Deep in the jungles of Southeast Asia lurks a deadly creature with sharp teeth and a venomous bite, a slow loris. Despite their wide-eyed looks, their story is much fiercer than you might imagine. Lorises split off from other primates as far back as 70 million years ago, when T-Rexes still roamed, and they gradually migrated from Africa to Asia. Around sunset each evening, lorises get active, moving slowly and deliberately through the trees in their home range. They use their large eyes to scan their surroundings for their next meal and take little time to rest. Pygmy lorises, for one, regularly pass their nights in near constant motion. Unlike many other primates, however, slow lorises have a higher proportion of slow-twitch muscle fibers, which are favored for long-winded exertion versus speedy spurts. They also have extra vertebrae, making them especially flexible. When needed, slow lorises can stay still, gripped to one tree branch for hours, extra blood vessel networks in their limbs preventing them from weakening or becoming numb. Their slow movements help them go undetected, and that way they avoid threats, staying stealth around predators that tend to be on the lookout for motion, and they can better hunt unsuspecting prey. Slow lorises are omnivores that go after lots of insects and other small animals, as well as fruit and nectar. Interestingly, they also consume a lot of tree gum and sap, scratching at tree bark with a row of specialized teeth called a tooth comb. Though these plant substances are tough to digest, slow lorises seem to be well equipped to detoxify them. Some scientists even suspect that they sequester the toxins from the tree gum they devour, because slow lorises are, in fact, toxic themselves. They're the only venomous primates and one of only a few venomous mammals. And their venom system is thought to be one of the most complex in the animal kingdom. It works in two parts with the combination of two separate secretions. When threatened, slow lorises may assume their venom pose, raising their arms so they can easily access glands near their armpits that secrete a toxic oil. When they lick at the glands, the oil combines with their saliva to form their formidable, flesh-rotting venom. They store the mixture on their sharp tooth comb to be deployed with a bite capable of causing intense pain, tissue damage, anaphylaxis, and, in small animals, even death. Slow lorises spread the oil over their coats, where it can kill parasites on contact. In fact, the number of parasites they carry on their skin and fur is remarkably low relative to other primates, and it may also be protective against bigger threats. When slow lorises sleep, they curl into little balls, toxic coats exposed, perhaps to help deter predators. Cats, sun bears, and civets are repelled by just the scent of slow loris saliva, though orangutans seem to have found a way around it. The most common victims of slow loris bites, however, are other slow lorises. Tracking one population over the course of 8 years, scientists only recorded one slow loris dying from natural predation. But 20% of them got bitten by other slow lorises, perhaps in fights over limited territory. And while they may look cute to us, those same features might send a very different message to predators at dusk. When in danger, slow lorises may assume their venom pose, sway, and make a raspy noise. Some scientists think these behaviors and their markings might help them effectively mimic spectacled cobras. This could be an example of Mullerian mimicry, where one dangerous species benefits from sharing certain characteristics with another, helping warn other creatures to stay away. But if slow lorises evolved to look like cobras, we don't seem to be getting the memo. Though every species of slow loris is threatened, humans continue to illegally trade them as pets, stripped of their natural defenses, their teeth cut or pulled. It's well past time to pick up on the signals they've been sending and leave the fierce slow loris and their forests alone. Ready to keep learning? Watch these videos to either challenge what you think you know or learn more about what you don't. Subscribe and stay curious.